Yeah. The Great Wolf is back, and I am here to make some special pizza. Vegetable pizza. But not just any type of vegetable pizza. The Great Wolf style vegetarian pizza. Let's get down to it. Let's do this. Alright. Alright. Now, I'm going to have the cut. Well, I already rinsed these green peppers out. Let me rinse again. Just to show that I did it already. Now, I'm going to cut the vegetables. You want to cut it in strips, and then after you cut it in strips, and then you cut it some more strips, like a this, like a that. And you have to do it over and over and over. Yes, that's right. Because you don't want too much vegetables on your pizza. You just want enough. You want the balanced amount of taste on your pizza. You want the same amount of taste of green peppers and tomatoes and yellow onions and other types of vegetables that you would like to put on your pizza. Yeah. And cut it in tomatoes, yes. Let me move these green peppers out the way. I forget. I'm moving so fast that I'm so hungry. Move out the way. I'm not using it on that same area. I'm going to cut it in a different layer area. You know what I hate about tomatoes? That it's so slippery when you cut them. It's very slippery that you may cut yourself if you don't use the cutting technique when you protect your fingers. So be sure that you do that. Protect yourself, please. Please do that, please. You don't want the middle pieces too tough. Too tough for your piece of stuff. Yes, almost done. Let's get it on with the yellow onions. But first, I have to throw this away, because I don't need it anymore. Alright, now, let me scoot over a little bit. Yeah. Here we go. Now, gotta cut the onions. Yeah. Cut the onion, cut the onion, cut the onion. Yeah. Then you gotta peel the skin off, of course. Who eats the skin of the onion? Not me. You will not catch the great wolf eating skin of onions. No, I will not. No, I will not. Alright. You stay there, little onion. Little onion bunion. Okay. Cut. Get these flake of skins out of the way. There you go. And turn to the side. And you cut some more. Yeah. And these onions might be too big, but let me cut it a little bit thinner. Because when you eat your pizza, you don't want to be eating like, you don't want pieces hanging off your pizza while you're eating. You just want to eat it straight. And while you're cutting all this stuff, remember to preheat your oven. And by the time you're done, your oven will be ready for you. Your oven will give you the thumbs up. this should be good enough. This should be good enough. Right there. Let's go. Now, you could use any type of oil. You could use vegetable oil or canola oil, or you could use coconut oil, or you could use olive oil. But me, right now, for my pizza, I'm going to use the olive oil. All you need is a little bit. You put it down, you squeeze it down, and you get this spatula, a little rubber spatula with rainbows on it, and then you, oops, don't have to be so rough. Just wipe it on there. Just wipe it all around. And you're gonna want it on the sides too. So you want that stick to the pan. But the only thing about this pan that it is too loud. Okay. I think that's all the sides. Yes, it is. Perfect. Nice. The second thing you want to do is to get you a bowl and get you some sauce. The tomato sauce, traditional sauce, and then you want the organic cane sugar. You're not going to put a lot of sugar in it, of course not. But you're going to put a little bit in there. You're going to put a little bit. Just a little bit. All you're going to do is get your, you're going to do like at least about that much. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Awesome, isn't it? Yes. I'm going to put that little bit in there. Cane sugar. Wholesome sugar. Organic cane sugar. Sugar, cane. Cane sugar. Ha. And then you got your sauce. You want to really put a little bit. Maybe like a cup. Just to be prepared for your pizza. That's about a cup. Because you don't know how much sauce you're going to need until you make it. Then you're going to stir it. Stir it about, like I say, 15 seconds. Yeah. 15 seconds. And once it is stirred, then you put it to the side and you lay it down. Yeah. Now, you're going to use this Pillsbury Boy biscuits. Butter the milk of the milk. Butter the milk of milk. The biscuits. Now, let me show you how it's done. Ooh, that was loud, wasn't it? Now, you're going to spread these out. Spread them out. Yes. Just spread them out. Yes. You could do it. You could spread it out. It's like 8 of them in here, so make sure you spread it out like I said. I always thought of this idea. And I always wanted to know how it tastes if I tried it. But we will see. I'm prepared. I am prepared. I am prepared. Yeah, that one wasn't that loud that time. And some people might be thinking like, yeah, what are you doing? Why are you using Pillsbury's? Why are you using Pillsbury's dough to make your pizza? Why? Because this is the cheapest way you can do it. And this is something that you can make with your kids. Or with your nephews. Or with your nieces. Or whatever person that you want to make it with. Just do it. If you're hungry, make it and eat it. Please, make it and eat it. There we go. You know what? I wonder how this is going to look after I'm done. It might look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy from the Ghostbusters. But I hope not. I just hope not. Next step, you want to season your crust, because your crust needs some taste. I'm gonna put a little onion powder on it. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit. You only want a little bit. And you want to rub it in with your clean hands. Because your hands is clean. Your hands have to be clean. A little garlic powder. Just a little bit. You don't want too much. You just want to sprinkle it in the way where it doesn't really hardly touch your pieces. Just a little bit. Put a little salt on your fingers and spread it out. Because you don't want to put too much salt in there. Come on now. You would make it too salty. So, just spread it all out. And there you go. That's how you do it. Now with your sauce, you want to put it down like this. So you won't put too much in one spot. So you just splash it down on each area. And then you just spread it out. If it's not enough, you could always use more. Always use more. You want everything with the right amount of sauce and spices and vegetables and cheese. And speaking of cheese, I had a hard time looking for the organic cheese. They did not have it, so I had to use the cow cheese. I wanted to use coconut milk cheese. That's what I wanted to do. But they did not have it. So I have to use this cheese that I'm going to use right now. But first, before I use it now, I had to spread the vegetables. Alright, here we go. Now the first thing you want to do, you want to sprinkle your green peppers around this, I should say, handsome piece. Yes. And then after you do that, you want to put your onions on there too. You want the flavor on your bread. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want all the flavor on your pizza. You want it to touch the bread because the bread is the most important. Well, yes, the bread is the most important part of your pizza because how you gonna have a pizza with no bread? It holds all the flavor. If you put meat on there or you put just vegetables or anything that you put on here, your bread would hold the flavor. And then you want the tomatoes, you want to spread out the tomatoes. Just spread it out. You don't want too much tomatoes because then your pizza will become watery. So just lay it on there. And then the special part, you could just lay the spinach on there. You don't have to cut it if you don't want to, but if you do, just lay it on there because you don't need all that spinach on there. Let's do this. Now, for your bottom part of your cheese, you're going to use the mozzarella. The mozzarella cheese. That's what you're going to use. If I could open the bag. Now, let's see. Let's do this. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle. Sprinkle the mozzarella cheese. Sprinkle. Sprinkle. Okay. Now, the main event cheese. They call it Mexican style cheese. All right. Just sprinkle it on there. You don't want too much cheese on it though, because if you do, it's just gonna be a cheese pizza. That's it. And then you destroy the whole process of making a pizza. So never too much cheese. Never too much. Never too much. Never too much. All right. Well, I'm gonna put a little bit of the herbal leaves on top. It's so hard to get it on the pizza, but there it goes. Okay, going to put the pizza in. Gonna put it in there right there. Yes, look at that. You're going to go cook it. You're going to cook it for, I should say, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on what type of oven you have. Okay, let's see if it's ready. Oh yes. Oh yes, look at that. Ooh, look at that. So ready, yes, look. The beautiful pizza. Now, I have it on top of the stove so it can cool off. And when it cools off, I'm going to cut it and I'm going to try a piece. I'm going to eat it down to the ground. I'm going to eat it down to the ground. And here I'm just waiting for my pizza to cool off. Yes, I am waiting. Time to get the drink. Yes, I am waiting. The Great Wolf can't wait to eat my vegetarian Great Wolf pizza. Now, I put it back in the oven to seal the juices. So I might get this piece because it looks kind of good. It looks really good. I don't want to mess with the rest of the pizza. There it goes. We're gonna dig in deep. Oh, look at that. Time to test it out and see. How did I do? That is it. That is the Great Wolf veggie pizza style. I hope you enjoy it. It's good. It has good flavor. I love it. It's excellent. Yeah. The bread is awesome. But it would be way better if I cooked the bread a little bit longer. But it's good. See ya guys on the next Great Wolf video.